So you thought fast bowling was the only dark art in cricket? Wrong. Fast bowling is just running and throwing. Spin bowling? That's a psychological thriller written by a mad genius. It's not about speed, it's about deception, trajectory, and making the batter believe a lie so convincing that they question their entire life's philosophy. Spinners are the chess masters of the pitch, turning a simple leather ball into a weapon of mass confusion. Today, we're diving deep into the spin bowler's arsenal, from the stock ball that turns to the mystery ball that makes no sense. This is every type of spin bowling delivery, explained in excruciating, glorious, and hilariously over-the-top detail. The wrist spinners, the gamblers. We start with the wrist spinners, the high-risk gamblers. Their engine is the wrist snap, generating up to 3,000 RPM. That's the Magnus effect on steroids, giving you both drift in the air and massive turn off the pitch. The wrist spinner's greatest asset is the ability to hide the ball and vary the spin axis without changing the arm action. They are the masters of the wait what moment. First up, the foundation, the leg break. This is the wrist spinner's stock delivery, the one that makes the ball look like it's been pulled by a string attached to the umpire's pocket. The ball is gripped with the index and middle fingers, with the ring finger providing the main turning force. The release involves a powerful supination of the forearm and a violent snap of the wrist, imparting maximum anti-clockwise side spin. This high-revving spin ensures massive turn and significant drift into the batter before the turn, forcing them to play far outside the line. The undisputed master of this delivery was Shane Warne, who elevated the leg break to an art form with his precision and prodigious turn. He didn't just bowl leg breaks, he delivered psychological warfare, wrapped in a leather sphere, and it usually ended with the batter looking like they were trying to swat a mosquito with a telephone pole. But what if you want to betray the batter? That's where the googly comes in. It's the ultimate betrayal, the ball that turns the wrong way. It's the cricketing equivalent of your GPS, suddenly telling you to turn left into a lake. The grip is identical to the leg break, but at the last second, the wrist is rotated so the back of the hand faces the batter at release. This subtle rotation causes the ball to spin in the opposite direction, clockwise. It turns from leg to off, into a right-handed batter, like an off break. The strategic genius lies in the identical arm action, designed to deceive the batter who reads the wrist. It often traps them LBW or clean bowls them through the gate. The modern master of the googly is Rashid Khan, who bowls it with such pace and accuracy that it is often his primary wicket-taking ball. He's basically a human vending machine for wickets, and the googly is the out-of-order sign that tricks you into putting your money in anyway.
Beautifully bowled.
Now for the vertical game, the top spinner. This is the vertical threat, the ball that dips and kicks. It's the delivery that says, "You thought you had the length? Think again, peasant." The wrist snaps over the top of the ball at release, imparting pure overspin, forward rotation with minimal side spin. This overspin causes the ball to dip sharply in the air and bounce higher and faster than expected, often deceiving the batter's timing and length judgment. The master of using the top spinner to induce false shots was Anil Kumble, whose high arm action made the ball rear up viciously. His top spinner was less a delivery and more a sudden, unexpected mountain range that appears exactly where the batter was planning to put their front foot. Next, we have the ball that cheats gravity, the flipper. This is the low-flying missile, the most difficult wrist spin variation to master. The ball is squeezed out from between the thumb and middle finger with massive backspin. This backspin makes the ball resist air pressure, causing it to travel flatter, skid straight, and stay dangerously low off the pitch, much faster than the stock delivery. It's designed to trap the batter LBW or clean bowl them under the bat. The master of the flipper was Abdul Qadir, whose subtle variations and control over this delivery were legendary. It's the delivery that makes the batter think the pitch suddenly dropped a foot, leaving them stranded like a tourist who missed the last bus. Finally, the wrist spinner's answer to consistency, the slider. It's essentially the flipper's slightly less aggressive, more reliable cousin. The ball is pushed out of the front of the hand with a straight wrist and a slight backspin. Underspin. It skids straight on with minimal turn, is faster than the stock ball, and stays low. It's a great defensive delivery in T20s to restrict scoring. The modern master of the wrist spin slider is Adam Zampa, who uses it with great effect to deny batters power-hitting opportunities. It's the delivery that says, "No six for you, only existential dread." delivered with the cold, unfeeling efficiency of a tax collector. The finger spinners, the scientists. Moving on to the finger spinners, the methodical scientists. They use the fingers to impart spin, relying on trajectory and subtle variations. They are the librarians of spin, quiet but deadly, and they will absolutely judge your technique. The foundation here is the off break. This is the stock ball. The ring finger provides the turning force, imparting clockwise side spin. The ball turns away from the right-handed batter. It's the delivery that sets up everything else. The master of the off-break was Muttiah Muralitharan, whose prodigious turn and unique action made his stock ball a nightmare. His off-break didn't just turn. It executed a U-turn, asked the batter for directions, and then stole their lunch money. To keep the batter honest, the off-spinner deploys the arm ball. This is the off-spinner's most honest lie. The grip is the same as the off-break, but the ball is released with the wrist straight, and the fingers rolling directly over the top of the ball, killing the side spin. It travels straight on, with minimal or no spin, relying entirely on the batter expecting a turn. It's faster than the stock delivery and skids on. The master of the arm ball was Daniel Vettori, whose left arm orthodox action made the straight ball a lethal surprise weapon. It's the delivery that makes the batter think, wait, was that a fast bowler in disguise? Did I miss a memo? For pure psychological warfare, we have the flighted ball. The pace is significantly reduced and the ball is tossed higher in the air, increased loop. The high trajectory and slow pace create hang time and dip, a sharp downward curve caused by the Magnus effect, causing the ball to drop shorter than the batter anticipates. This forces the batter to adjust their footwork, step out, and reach. It's the delivery that says, come on, hit me, I dare you, in the most condescending tone possible. The master of flight was Graeme Swann, who used the air to deceive batters who were too focused on the pitch. His flight was so good, it should have come with a complimentary glass of champagne and a warning label. Then there is the doosra. This is the off-spinner's dark secret, the one that required a note from the doctor to be legal. Released from the back of the hand, it turns into the right-handed batter, like a leg break. It's the delivery that makes the batter think they've seen a ghost.
Out. That is out. He's got his man. Well bowled, Murali.
The inventor and master of the doosra was Saqlain Mushtaq, who used it to devastating effect, turning the off-spinner into a two-way threat. It's the ultimate gotcha moment in cricket, and it's why off-spinners are never invited to parties. The carom ball is the ultimate mystery ball, named after the board game. It's gripped between the thumb and a bent middle finger, and flicked out. This imparts a unique, often straight trajectory with minimal visible wrist action. The backspin causes the ball to skid off the pitch. The master of the carom ball was Ajantha Mendis, who introduced this revolutionary delivery to international cricket. It's the delivery that makes the commentators frantically check their notes, and the batter wonder if they accidentally signed up for a magic show. For a vertical surprise, the top spinner is deployed. The fingers roll directly over the top of the ball at release, imparting overspin. It dips sharply and bounces higher and faster than expected. It's the delivery that makes the batter think they've been hit by a fast bowler. The master of the finger spin top spinner is Ravichandran Ashwin, who uses it with great control to deceive the batter's length judgment. His top spinner is basically a surprise party for the batter's bat, and the only gift is a trip back to the pavilion. Finally, the slider is the skidding menace of the finger spin world, pushed out of the front of the hand with a slight backspin. This backspin makes it travel flatter and skid straight and low off the pitch. It's a great defensive delivery in T20s to restrict scoring. The master of the finger spin slider is Nathan Lyon, who uses the subtle variation to exploit bounce and keep the ball low. It's the delivery that says, I'm not turning, but I am going to ruin your day. And it does so with ruthless Australian efficiency. So there you have it. Every type of spin bowling delivery, from the sublime turn of the leg break to the outright trickery of the doosra. It's a world of skill, deception, and sheer, unadulterated mind games. It's what makes cricket the greatest sport on earth. And if you disagree, well, you're just wrong.